Hi, Joanna. So you asked me, how do you keep your immune system strong even when you're around people that are chronically ill or carrying viruses or bugs? And I could have typed the answer, but that would have taken too long. So this is way quicker. So, one thing that people don't get, and I see it all the time, even with my long-term clients, is the consistency part. So people think, and a lot of the time we see this, when someone gets sick, they go, oh shit, what can I do now to make myself better? Well, that's not how it works. You have to create a resiliency over time. So if you're not sick right now, then now is when I would start. And you want to create this resiliency. And this is what I do with a lot of my clients, is like, I say to them, I'm not trying to make you like superhuman overnight or over a certain amount of time, but every night that you go to bed, my goal is to have you regenerate and repair so that when you wake up the next morning, you're a little bit more resilient. So I hope that makes sense. So you have to be doing that constantly, consistently, so that when your body does see a bug or a virus, you are strong enough to fight it off, and you should be. Now, every once in a while, no matter how strong you are, you do want to pick up a bug because you want to re-signal and to check in with your immune system and say, hey, are you still there? Are you still working? So you do want to get sick like once in a while. And when I say once in a while, like twice a year or something, just so you know that your immune system is there and it's still functioning. But otherwise, like 80-90% of the time, when you come into a contact with a bug or a pathogen, your immune system should be able to fight that off straight away. So you want to start today. If you're not sick today, then you start today. So then you want to be integrating a lot of what I talk about, modbiotics. If you type modbiotics in the top of this group, you'll see there's a PDF on modbiotic foods. So you want to focus on them first, because they're what's going to support your good bacteria. So make them stronger. And like 50% of your immune system is based in your gut. So you want to focus on modbiotic foods. And then you want to be implementing some other stuff that can keep you more resilient. So I like to use colloidal silver spray, and I even use it on my kids because it doesn't taste like anything, so they can't complain about it. And just once you have a strong immune system, you only need to spray it like a couple of times a week. But in the beginning, ideally you want to be doing 3 sprays into the back of your throat, or you can get the nasal spray. So 3 sprays every morning until you feel, hey, I'm feeling super good now. Also, another one that I like to have around, and I'll do once in a while just to give myself that extra boost, and it goes very much hand in hand with vitamin C. So you should be supplementing with vitamin C every day, just because not only does it support your immune system, but it is a water soluble supplement, which means that on a daily basis we constantly deplete that, so it just keeps going out of our body, like we pee it out if we don't use it. So you want to keep that topped up. But what goes very nice hand in hand with that, I like, is astragalus, and I like to get a tincture, and it doesn't taste great, but I'll just like drop it into either my vitamin C and knock it back, or into a juice, or anywhere. Like it works. So astragalus, you can get a tincture of that, and it should last you like a whole year. Like you shouldn't be going to town on that. And then your focus on, a lot of people will talk about elderberries. Really, you're only going to get maximum benefit from an elderberry if you get it in either the whole fruit form, so you're eating elderberries, or an elderberry tea can be very, very effective as well. So that's something I reinforce with my clients daily, is that they're always sipping on some sort of medicinal tea, and a medicinal tea is going to constantly be supporting your gut and your adrenals and your immune system. So you can be doing that all day, every day. What I really like is a turmeric tea, but I'm a big fan of hibiscus tea as well, and rosemary tea. So they're awesome. They're going to keep you strong and resilient too. And let me think, what else do I like? So I do like, if I felt someone needed it, a methylcobalamin supplement can be great for the immune system. So methylcobalamin is the methylated form of B12. I do not recommend that anyone goes out and buys a B12 supplement. Don't do that. Don't buy a cyanocobalamin either. You want methylcobalamin. So I use Thorne Research methylcobalamin. I really like that. The casing is made of hypobremolose, which is really good for gut health. It feeds your gut bacteria, so you're getting a win-win scenario there, and you can get a bottle of that for, I think it's $23 on Amazon. So also I'll post some links that I did on cold and flu season below, and they're not just relevant for when you're sick, they're relevant for before you're sick. And like Stacy says, I think Stacy said, if you type cold or flu or herbal remedies or something in the search bar, the answers will come up. But there, right there, I've gave you a great place to start. And you know what is number one really for the immune system, apart from your good nutrition and all that? Number one is going to be fasting. That's what's going to support your immune system tenfold and mitochondrial health. Fasting, definitely. So start to implement some fasting. I hope you found that helpful. Let me know if you have any questions below, and I'll probably type a reply. Bye.